Didn't take long for the unintended consequences of Ron DeSantis' war on wokeness to take effect. A Florida school reportedly pressured a principal to resign because of a sixth grade art class that included a picture of the David statue. The board of the Tallahassee Classical School thought that violated the charter school's rules on parental notice before teaching, in their words, controversial topics. The museum housing the David invited the parents and students for a visit, and the mayor of Florence said he wanted to honor the now unemployed principal. Batya Ungar-Sargon's here, deputy opinion editor at Newsweek. There's a joke to be made, right, about life imitating art or politics imitating art. I just don't know what it is.
I mean, Leland, you didn't give us a trigger warning that we were about to be exposed to pornographic material before airing footage of the David.
This is cable. This is cable. Come on.
Listen, I don't think it's fair to lay this at Ron DeSantis' feet. Like, when you take a big swing at a real problem, there are bound to be people who misinterpret it and just get it wrong. I mean, there's always going to be people at the bureaucratic level who are just willfully misunderstanding or accidentally misunderstanding due to a lack of intelligence what you're trying to do. I mean, this is obviously like an extremely important artifact of Western civilization. And I agree, maybe you don't want to show it to kindergartners, but certainly kids in the sixth grade are ready to be exposed to the David, just like your viewers, Leland.
We did have a discussion. We only showed it once, and now we will show other parts of it, not in its entirety. I think about Ron DeSantis' culture wars, though. Disney, CRT, Don't Say Gay, controversial book bans, transgender healthcare. You say it's a big swing at a big problem. The problem with big swings is they often have unintended consequences, and then they have these moments that sort of blow up in absurdity. And you end up looking a little foolish. And I'm wondering if that's what he's running on, the war on woke. He says it over and over and over again. Does he have is there a danger in sort of taking the war on woke to the same extreme that the wokeness has been taken to, if you will?
I don't think from him, but I mean, certainly the things that play really well with the Republican base are not going to ring as juicily for other Americans, right? It's a real balancing act. On the one hand, the wokeness has gone extremely far, and we all know it when we see it, right? On the other hand, Americans have very little appetite for banning things, for censoring things. Now, I will say that DeSantis has been very clear that he's trying all of these things on the screen right now. These are about protecting the innocence of children, not adults. So they're not banning books for adults the way that the woke left does. They're banning them for children. So it's a big distinction. But, again, you have to walk that fine line and make it clear what you're trying to do.
It's a very fine line. And anytime you start banning things, it becomes delicate. It comes as there's this change in America. And this was the Wall Street Journal poll that came out today in a survey. So it may be certainly feels like it rings true. Importance of patriotism among Americans down a whopping 32 points, 70% in 1998 to now 38%. No surprise, among younger Americans, it's even lower. Importance of religion, 39% now, 62% in 1998. Is now all of a sudden Ron DeSantis perhaps on the other side and Republicans on the other side simply of just where American public opinion is among a younger generation?
Right. So, and we know, I think you're right about that. And in previous generations, young people would grow up and become old people and get more conservative. That was sort of the trend. And we're not seeing that same trend. Sociologists have noticed that, millennials are not becoming conservative in the way that boomers did and Gen X did, who started out much more liberal as young people. So there's a real shift happening. And some sociologists believe that's because of education, the way that students are being educated both at the high school level and at the college level. So to the extent that DeSantis is taking a swing at that, it's an important one. But again, fine line.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.